Wise Mini Minds.
Hello! Today we are going to have fun drawing a cookie. So I want you to go ahead and gather your materials, whatever you're going to be using. I'm going to be using the alcohol markers and the marker paper. You can use your crayons, pencils, whatever. And I will meet you back here. Okay, now that everybody has their materials, we're going to start. What I've chosen to do is to make a chocolate chip character cookie. And I'm basically using beige, brown, and black. Those are more the neutral colors, and they would be more on the warm side of the color wheel. But again, when you're doing this, and when you're redoing this by replaying the video, you can choose any color you want. You can make any type of cookie, and I encourage you to do that. Now, what I ended up doing is, before beginning, I created a rough sketch in blue, and the way I started is I struck a circle for the head, for the main part of the cookie, and then I divided the cookie into fourths, and then I added the two circles for the eyes, added the inner circles for the iris, and the bottom circles for the highlight. And then I chose to anchor the mouth at the bottom. So again, we are striking the circle, and then we are dividing the circle. Then we are adding circles on each side. We are making some inner circles for the iris and some smaller ones for the highlights. And then we are adding a mouth, a smiley mouth at the bottom. Okay, let's take another sheet of paper, lay it over, and you can see a type of a ghost image. Again, this is just a way of working. You don't necessarily have to do it this way. But as far as demonstrating how you can have a guide, I've chosen to show you how to do it this way. Now, what we're going to do first in laying in the color is we're going to take, in this particular case, the beige color, and I'm going to start to make the circle. And again, if you chose not to make a sketch, that's okay. And now we're going to make the circles for the eyes, and the other circle on the other side for the eye. If you find that you feel that you made an error, no big deal. Remember, the main thing is to practice, have fun, and the more we do it, the better we'll get. Now we're going to add the mouth We will outline the mouth. And then I think we will go ahead and start to fill in the color for the cookie. Now, the last time I did this particular demonstration, I was going in the direction of the circle. That's one way of working. In this example, I'm going to just continue to go in one direction. And again, that's another way of working. I encourage you to try this and other ways of laying in the color and find what you feel is most comfortable for you. I'm using the point tip because I find it glides a little easier than the rectangular point, although you can use the rectangular point if you want. And as I'm doing this, I am also being very relaxed. And this is a good way of relaxing at any part of your day. When using markers, it's a way of quickly indicating an idea. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. But whether it's markers or crayons or colored pencils, it allows you to lay down the image rather quickly in form and color. And then, whether it's this or something else that you've drawn, if you want to take it to a more finished image, then you can use other mediums like acrylic paint, oil paint, so on and so forth. Okay, so there we've laid in the beige color of the cookie. Again, I'm making a chocolate chip cookie. So you can see the direction that I laid in this color, and in this case, you can see the circular direction that I laid in this one. But like I said, there's no right or wrong, either way is fine. And next, I think I will fill in the eyes. I'm going to choose to use the black and the fine tip. So we will go ahead and make the circle. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and add the larger circle on top. That'll be the pupil, and the bottom smaller circle, which will be the highlight. And again, we're going to fill in the color. If you notice, the darker the colors, they blend in better. Although there is, in some packages that you purchase, there is a marker called a blender, and you can use that also to blend in colors. So as you can see, I'm hitting certain areas where I feel I wanted to get a better definition of the circle. Okay, there are the eyes. Now, I'm going to go ahead and use the brown color. And again, I'm using the fine tip. I'm going to outline the edge of the cookie. Now a cookie, most cookies don't really have perfect defined edges, so it's okay to get some wavy lines in here. Okay. Let's go ahead and outline the mouth. And then we will start adding the chocolate chips. Now, once again, this is a creative decision. When adding the chips, they don't necessarily have to fall in a certain area. I'm choosing to do that here to show you what I did in the first example. But you can randomly just add the chips wherever you feel you want them. And I think it's a good idea or so to make different sizes. After all, when you make cookies and you throw chocolate in the batter and they bake, they don't necessarily always show up at the top all in the same size. You see parts of them or all of them. And I've decided to just make this a little different from the example with the different sizes. And let's compare. Because basically, there's our chocolate chip cookie. So here is the first example. It doesn't have as many chocolate chips, and this has a little bit more with varying sizes. Okay, so I'm glad that you had a chance to draw this chocolate chip cookie with me. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I encourage you to try it again, adding different colors, other types of maybe fruit inside the cookie. That way you can use different colors, but you can also make different types of cookies. In any case, repeat this. Also look at the other videos on how to draw various things, and we will see you another time. Take care.
Exploring the world, one mini mind at a time.